Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melina, formerly fat, currently fed up, and today we are catching back up with Miss Annie. Yes, Annie's come back. I just need to say that Annie is not a part of Girl World. Please do not put her in that category. She is worlds and worlds away from the girls. She's very sweet. She has a great head on her shoulders. She is actually putting in the work. So please do not send any hate to her. If anything, go to her channel and please send her love and send her support, because we all need that in life, especially if we are on our weight loss journey. As you can see, I got a new mic. Hooray! I know, I listen to you guys. I take your advice. I did my best with the other mic and a bunch of different settings, and it simply was not working. So I got a new mic, I adjusted some settings, so hopefully this is going well. I tested it out, and so far, so good. So I appreciate all of your guys' help, all of your advice. Grab your low to 0 calorie drinks. If you are someone who has been interested in my stickers and magnets, I have some very exciting news for all of you. This will be very quickly. I will go more into detail towards the end of the video. So if you are interested in the stickers / the magnets, go towards the end of the video. But there's my official logo. I could cry. It's so cute. I worked with a graphic designer, and they hit the ball out of the park with everything. There's 5 different graphics, and here are 2 of the other ones. I'm just so excited. I absolutely love them. So yeah, stay tuned towards the end of the video, or fast forward if you would like to know more about these. I'm sure this mic will not pick up any of my desk banging / rolling in my chair / adjusting. So hooray, we have to invest in ourselves, okay? And by myself, I mean my channel. We are starting with your questions, my answers, and some big news. I believe this is going to be a Q&A, which if certain parts are not relevant to us / what we react to over here, then I will just cut that out. But a few little birdies told me she mentioned me, so I'm going to give that a thumbs up automatically. And let's start.
This channel, welcome friends. My name is Annie and I am on a weight loss journey that's very public on YouTube.
This video was posted 1 month ago. I'm doing my best to catch up.
I started this page and my whole weight loss journey about a month and a half ago. I started at 316 pounds and I have lost already 11 pounds in just my first month. This is my true honest vlog, so whatever happens is whatever's going to be recorded.
I have her sped up 1.25.
Since we have so many new subscribers on here, which I'm so grateful for every single one of you, I kind of wanted to do like a Q&A session. I have some crazy news and updates I have to give you guys. And I also need your suggestions on certain things. Definitely watch all the way to the end because I need your help too. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, happy Friday. I wish I could give you guys all a virtual hug right now. So let's just bring it in really fast. I've been noticing in my comments, I have a lot of different like kind of random questions. Some are personal, some are more like on this weight loss journey. So I guess I just want you guys to get to know me a little bit better, and maybe I could get to know you in the comments. I don't know. Throughout this whole talking session, please excuse me, I do have to do like a light makeup because I have to film some content for my other page, which we're going to talk about that too. So I think we're going to start off with a Q&A. I have some questions from you guys in the comments I screenshotted, and I have some questions in the post that I just posted today, seeing if anybody had some extra questions that I'll throw in here. I'm not going to do them all because maybe we could leave it for like a part 2 in the future, but I'm going to do a couple that really kind of stuck out to me. Some questions are good and some are a little intense, but I promise to keep this vlog very honest, so let's get right into it. So I think by now you guys already know the basics. Like, I'm 32 years old. I'm a mom of a 9-year-old boy. I am engaged to a wonderful man that I've been with for the past 8 years. What else? I was born and raised in Miami, Florida. I still live in Miami, Florida, so I haven't really gotten out of here. Let's talk about like work and school and what I really do, because I think some of you think that I am a full-time like small business owner or like content creator, and I am definitely not. So let me break it down for you. It's a lot. So I work in the medical field. I'm a project manager, which is a kind of cool position, leading and being creative with certain projects. And I really like my job. So that's technically my 9-to-5 job. That's where you guys see me kind of like working throughout the day. You guys probably see me mention a lot like I don't have time because I have to work, I have meetings. It's because of that. It's my 9-to-5.
She sounds like me. That's the main reason why I record in my vehicle, is because my 9-to-5 takes up the vast majority of my time. So in order to find time to record, I mean, during lunch in my car, or right now, like after work on a rest day, because I'm very active. I lift, I run. Running is paused because I injured myself. Yep, that's a thing. Yeah, go figure. But yeah, I feel her so much. And she said she's in school also. Oh my goodness.
I do work remote, which I am so grateful for. So all of the questions coming in about me being like a full-time small business owner, I am not. I do feel like being a small business owner is also like another full-time job, but that has really slowed down, and let me explain why. So in 2002, I opened up my first like Etsy store, right? So it was like an arts and crafts
2002? What? It was Etsy around back then?
store. I was pretty much selling cups and cool things like that that I would make with like my Cricut machine and vinyl, all of that fun stuff. I didn't really think much of it at the time. It was just like a little hobby, and I made really cute cups. So I just thought,
Annie, if you're watching this, I know you do watch my videos. Can you make me a cup, like a tumbler with my logo on it, like this? I can send you all the files. Would you be able to do that? Of course, I'll pay you for that. I think that would be so cute. DM me on Instagram. It's also Honey Bison because I want that. If you still make stuff.
to myself, let me just start selling these cups and making like a little bit extra money, which never hurts nobody. I did that for almost a whole year. Now in like 2023, around there, I applied to start my second degree. That is in person. So it's not like an online university, it's in person. So I applied and I got accepted. So I went straight into it in the fall semester. Now I work a 9 to 5. I have my school now, and then I had that small business
And you have a child. Girl, you are a hustler.
Etsy. I had a really cool moment in my Etsy journey that I was filming a lot of like TikTok showing off my product, and one of my cups actually went viral. It was like a cup that was kind of like for grad season type of ordeal there, and that went viral, and that kind of like really did really well for me, but I just couldn't keep up with the volume, especially since I was going back to school.
Oh, wow.
So Oscar actually sparked up this huge idea, and he told me, he's like, maybe, we can't keep on selling things and you going crazy with his whole Etsy shop and fulfilling orders and packaging and all of this, but maybe you could just like film yourself doing it, because I always used to like helping out other small business owners in the comment section. So I get a lot of other crafty people that would ask me, hey, like what vinyl do you use, or what machine are you using, or how do you pack it? And I have never been one to gatekeep, so I would always like just give my best like tips.
I agree with this. People will DM me saying, hey, like I want to start like a channel like yours, or like a weight loss channel. Can you like give me tips, tricks, and help me? And I'm like, yeah, of course. I will never ever gatekeep anything, really. I believe there is enough room and space for basically everyone on the internet. Like I said, and I've said in the past, I follow and watch probably like 10 plus either reaction channels or commentary channels. If there's a specific video or topic that reactors are reacting to, and let's say like 6 of them do it, I will watch all 6 of them, because it's less about the content that they're reacting to, which is obviously a part of my interest, but the main thing is the people who are reacting to it. I like to hear their takes. I like to hear their side, because everyone thinks differently. And from each video, you can gather different pieces of information and learn different things from people. So if you want to create a channel like mine, do it. You don't need anything fancy. When I first started, if you go back to my YouTube channel and then sort by oldest, I mean, you'll see some videos from like 10 plus years ago that I kept public, when I did the suicide prevention walk, and then me doing a flex arm hang competition right before I left to the Marine Corps. You'll see the first video I posted was just me saying, I'm back, because I've had this YouTube channel since 2009, and there was a brief period in time from like 2013 to 2015 that I posted. And I mean, I have them privated. They're not great videos. I had fun making them, but it wasn't really something I took too seriously. But yeah, the video that I recorded, I just said, hey, I'm back, and I recorded it right here. I did already have my PC built. However, I built my PC before thinking about doing YouTube. I completely cash flowed it. If you're not aware, I used to be in tens of thousands of consumer debt, all due to myself. And yeah, fitness and finance they're like this. They are very heavily intertwined. But I cash flowed it by doing like pet sitting and side gigs. So I built this, and then that was really the only thing I had. Sat here, recorded with my cell phone. Well, it's been a long time. It has been 8 years since I have posted my last YouTube video, and if you go back to my channel, all of them are privated. I just wanted to make this because I don't want to just start making videos without a proper introduction or a hello. It's been a very, very long time. So hello, I'm happy to be back. And that was it. No mic, no fancy camera like this. And it's funny because if you watch the first few reactions, you'll see I had my Apple Watch mirroring my camera on my phone, because that's how I was checking to make sure it was still recording, because one of the videos I did record, it stopped recording midway through, and I was like, oh, So yeah, all that to say, you don't need anything fancy to start. You just have to start. It doesn't matter if you don't know what you're doing or you don't know exactly how things work. I promise you, doing things sloppily in the beginning is one, how you learn, and two, you will go farther rather than waiting until the perfect time and making everything perfect. No, just start. Start scared, start sloppy, just start. This goes with your fitness journey too. You don't need to have the perfect routine. You don't need to have the perfect meal plan. You don't need to have anything perfect at all. You just need to start.
To them in the comments. And then I think Oscar kind of caught on to that. He was like, hey, you know, since you love helping people out, like how about you just try, I know it sounds crazy, but how about you try just flip that camera over and record yourself trying to like teach people how to do what you were doing. Like maybe you can't sell anymore, but maybe you could inspire others to do the same thing, you know? At first I was like, nobody is gonna want to watch my TikToks of me showing them how to do crafty stuff. Like, not everybody likes crafty things. Like, that's stupid. No, no way. That's super embarrassing. Let me tell you, I'm very grateful to that man because I did listen to him. I finally built up that confidence. I flipped that camera around, and that's when Annie Cricket's DIY was born. I started making like content tutorials, things like that. That was actually way easier to manage than having the actual small business, right? So it was more about doing tutorials on my time. So if you're interested in being a
This is why it's very important to be with someone, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, who supports you in the things that you do. Because having someone around you that just laughs at you and says, oh, that's stupid, that's not going to work, all that does is it's going to bring you down. Like, even with Philip, when I first started this, he was kind of, you're gonna do what? Reactions to what? And I was like, just trust me, just trust me. And then as time went on, and he's witnessed like all my milestones and everything, and he's like, I can't believe this. I keep going. And I'm like, I am. I love it.
content creator, the best advice I could give you is just being true to your audience. Be yourself. Like, do something or show them something that is truly about you. You don't have to fake it and make it. You don't have to, you know, pretend like you're somebody that you're not.
Yes, this is such an underrated topic, I guess. When you do content creation, and I've been online since I was a child. Let's be so for real. If you know me in real life, you have seen the the different things that I have done online and the different like whatever. One thing is something that I wholeheartedly believe in is you have to be you. You cannot dress yourself up or talk or behave in a way that you think is going to attract people because yeah, it may. However, the true you will always come out. Like who you are, your personality, your humor, your style, that will eventually come out. And then the people that you attracted to the fake you or the you that you thought people wanted to see, they're not going to want to watch you anymore. So if you are true to you, your people will find you. That's why you guys are here because you like my personality, I guess, or something. Why do you guys like me? Let me know in the comments below. This is me fishing for compliments.
Because your content is just going to get like pretty much forgotten about. Do something, record something that you're actually passionate about and stay true to your audience. Because at the end of the day, your audience, your community that you're building is everything.
Yeah, I think passion is a big part of it too. Like, am I passionate about reacting to that acceptance and health at every size? I mean, kind of, yeah, because not only am I reacting to it, but I add little quips and little tips and little tricks and like mindset things into it that genuinely do help people. I get messages and comments every single day, hundreds, if not thousands. Well, thousands throughout the week, not thousands in a day. That'll be the day. I'm working towards that, but every time I go on my Instagram and my DMs, I do my very best to reply to everyone. It does take a little bit longer now, but I promise you I do I do my best. But I have people in there telling me like you were the reason, you were the catalyst to me becoming healthy. You were the reason why I eat a high protein breakfast. You were the reason why I stay hydrated. You're the reason why I'm getting 10,000 plus steps per day. You are the reason why I've lost 20 pounds this year. Like that means something to me. That is what I am passionate about. So I will never stop doing this. I can't see myself, I can't see myself not doing this because of you guys. And I am incredibly grateful and incredibly blessed. And I just really appreciate you.
And then now with this whole weight loss journey, the reason why I opened up this other YouTube page is because I started noticing some trends. Like I was putting so much effort and so much love and passion and craziness and hours of editing like stuff for my Annie Crickets page that I had kind of like a little bell that rang in my head saying, if you give all this energy to the crafty community, why can't you just give a little bit back to yourself? Creating content doesn't feel like a job to me. So people always tell me the same thing. I don't know how you do it. There's just certain things that I do that it doesn't feel like a job. It feels like I'm just doing it for fun. So it's kind of like a therapy for me too. Let me tell you guys, if I didn't have to work my 9 to 5, let me tell you, you guys would be getting vlogs on a daily.
That's how I feel. I used to do vlogs. I did Saturday vlogs and I had to stop them because it takes so much time, but I genuinely did enjoy doing them. So if I'm ever able to do this full time, the vlogs would be coming back.
Having my camera with me at all times. I love kind of like recording my day and sharing it with the world. So I wish I could, but I just can't at the moment. And that's okay. Maybe one day we will get there. Who knows?
Yes, you will. I 100% believe that you will.
Okay, so I think that's enough of my background. If there's anything that I missed, please let me know. I'm not that much of an interesting person. I'm just very overweight. I'm very creative. Let's get straight into questions. Number one question.
That was such a weird way to word it. I'm not interesting. I'm just very overweight. Girl, you are interesting. You are interesting. If you were not interesting and entertaining, I would not be reacting to you. And yes, one can argue, well, you react to Alexandra Rodriguez and Amber. Yes, but I mean, let's be honest, they are interesting in their own way because they are kind of psychotic, and just watching their cycle go down, it is extremely fascinating.
Questions I get all the time is, where are you from? Where is that accent from? I already answered that, but I'm just here from Miami, Florida.
Someone was like, "Where are you from? I like your accent." And I was like, "Accent? I don't think I have an accent, but I'm from the Bay Area, California." Do I have an accent? Let me know. I don't. Of course, you don't think you have an accent if you're used to you and how everyone else around you speaks, but I don't. Maybe I have an American accent.
This is a very Hispanic, Latino type of, city, obviously. My family is all like Cuban background, even though like my parents were born here and so was I, but all of our generations are Cuban, so we're very Spanglish. So definitely that's probably where my Miami accent comes from. I had another question asking me, Annie, do you watch all of the reviews that other YouTubers do on you? I do and I don't, and I'll explain why. There are a few of these YouTubers out there. The best one that comes to my mind is Obese to Beast, Honey Bison. I love her, by the way.
Oh, you sweetie. I love you too. Aw.
I've definitely seen that those two have reviewed it. I've had other people that have reviewed my page that as soon as I started watching it a little bit, obviously like I see my face on there, so I'm gonna click on it, right? But I start watching it and I start hearing just the way they are, and I'm all about like that good critique. Like give me that good feedback, be hard on me, but I just can't sit and watch somebody pretty much drag me. I am 100% aware that being on YouTube means that I am giving access to anybody to.
Yeah, that is fair. Both of those points. Like, yeah, no one's gonna want to watch a video of someone else dragging you. If not if, but whenever someone makes a video about me, depending on who it is, I may or may not watch it. And I guess it also depends on the topic. See why someone wouldn't want to watch a video of someone dragging them when you can be doing other stuff that's actually productive. But also, yes, putting yourself on the internet, not just YouTube, you are opening the door to that. There was a comment I came across on Reddit today in the Alexandra Rodriguez subreddit, because that's where I get some of my content from. Like, I'll screenshot things, keep myself updated on the lore when I'm not actively watching her videos. And someone made a comment about me that was it was speculation from a reaction channel that's like that does not like reaction channels. I won't say any names or anything because that breeds drama, but it was something that was objectively false and provable with receipts. So I posted the receipts so that weird rumor got squashed. And normally I wouldn't actually respond to things like that because I've come across threads by accident about me, and it's just like, that's fine, like say what you want. But this specific comment was like, this is kind of weird and obnoxious. So I squashed that one, and someone else commented, and of course everyone was like, oh, thanks for clearing this up, blah blah blah, whatever. And someone was like, yeah, she's saying like these weird things about you and just talking all this shit on her channel. And I'm like, it's all good. It comes with the territory. It really does. Like I expect it, so it is what it is.
get one of my videos and review, and that's okay. I knew I would get like crazy comments. I never knew people would review my videos. I never even knew that that was a thing, to be honest with you. But I'm pretty new to the whole YouTube world. For all of the people that are really mean to me, it's okay. Maybe a couple of months from now you won't be saying the same thing. It's all good. This is my journey, and this is for my health, for my family, for my son, and this is all that matters to me. It's all good. This, to me, thing, to be honest with you, but I'm pretty new to the whole YouTube world. For all of the people that are really mean to me, it's okay. Maybe a couple of months from now you won't be saying the same thing.
I got your back. I got you. I'll send my little bison herd to the haters and tell them to shh, be quiet.
It's all good. This is my journey, and this is for my health, for my family, for my son, and this is all that matters to me. I have another question that says, what is your strongest motivator? It seems
Oh, I like your I like her nail color.
like your approach to this is making big dramatic lifestyle changes all at once. If so, please explain why this approach and any pros and cons that you've noticed.
I don't think she's making dramatic lifestyle changes all at once, because from the videos that I've watched, she did things incrementally. So like she stopped drinking soda, she started going on walks, and all these little things. Like if she was to do all of these things combined, she started eating less processed food, like not going out to like McDonald's and stuff. She would have done all of those at the same time. Yes, that would have been like a dramatic change, but I don't think she did that at all. I think she started pretty small and then incrementally added it up. Like I think she only weighed herself, or yeah, she only weighs herself once a month or something, but also she didn't start weighing her food until like 3 or 4 weeks in, which is totally fine. Work on little habits first, and then once you have those on lock, then move on to the next one. That is the easiest way, in my opinion.
I could definitely agree with that. I didn't really like come into this journey like tiptoeing it. I kind of just like ran into this. And I think the reason why I did it is because I have tried starting a diet or a healthy lifestyle so many times that I am literally fed up with myself. Like, there is no other answer I could possibly give you than that right there. Like, it disgusts me actually of how many times I have done this over and over and over again. I do feel like eventually, and I hate to say that it took me all the way being 32 and 300 freaking pounds.
Girl, some people never make this change. A lot of people just continue living their life like this until their 50s or 60s, and then they pass away. So please do not feel bad. It is better late than never. Like you have so much more life to live, especially if you get healthier. You are decreasing your chances of type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, certain types of cancer, asthma, the more weight that you lose. I'm not saying like keep losing weight until you become skinny, no, just to a healthy body weight. So yes, maybe, yeah, sure, it would have been better to start in your 20s, but guess what? Well, you're not in your 20s anymore. You're now in your 30s. So now you have to start. And the thing is, time passes regardless. So if not you as in the general term, if you sit around and say, oh, well, this is going to take like 5 years. Sweetheart, the 5 years are going to pass regardless. Would you want to start now and then see where you are in 5 years? Which, by the way, I'm actually glad I said 5 years as an example, because I started my fat loss journey in like my fat loss / health journey in 2020, 5 years ago. If I would have just wallowed in my self-pity and say, oh, well, 5 years is so long. It's so long from now and it's going to take forever, I would not be where I'm at now. And I am the happiest and healthiest and fittest and leanest I've ever been in my entire life. It is worth it, and I promise you, you can do it. Yes, it will take time. You did not become obese in 1 year, so it's going to take you longer than 1 year to lose it all and then create the body that you want. But again, it is 1, possible, and 2, so freaking worth it.
Right? But you get to a point that you're just like, I'm done. Like, this is insane. I am tired of living like this. Like, I'm over it, Already went through month 1 already. I'm in my 2nd month of this whole journey. And that kind of motivates me because it's like, I noticed that I didn't give up after a week or 2 weeks, like every other time, Another question I have is, how do you handle it when the 2 guys in your life aren't really eating the way you are? I find it tough because although my family is trying at times to eat a little healthier, it's not the weighing of the food and like the choosing not to have bread or carbs at times like I'm doing. Thank you. Thankful for you, Anny. That's so sweet. Listen, I hear you. I have a lot of support in my family. Oscar has done a lot of changes himself, my son as well. But I keep on saying that this is my journey. I want to inspire the ones around me. I want to give some good beneficial tips and kind of like get things to stick to Oscar, for example. He's very overweight right now. Definitely want some things to stick for him because he needs it as well. But I'm nobody to put pressure on him because let me tell you, I have been pressured by my family almost my whole life. You gotta lose weight. You're getting too fat. You gotta lose weight. Sometimes when people pressure you, you kind of like push it away.
Yeah, it makes people not want to do it. People ask me this question all the time, like, how do I get my partner, my husband, my wife, my mom, my dad, my brother, blah blah blah, my cousin's second uncle's pet snail, like, how do I get this person to lose weight? And you can't. You cannot. The main reason why I created my Instagram in 2021 is because I got tired of sending friends. Yes, I was that person sending friends and family articles and studies and scary images about obesity and how I'm worried about them. People are going to lose weight when they want to lose weight. People, you have to have that, I won't necessarily say rock bottom moment, but that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired moment. And you cannot bring people to that moment. They have to come to that moment themselves. So I stopped sending people stuff and I started posting on my Instagram. That way, if someone wants to seek out that type of information or that type of content, it is there for them. But unfortunately, you cannot change people. The problem with this is if you, the person watching, are someone who is trying to live a healthier lifestyle and the people in your house, and in Annie's case, her fiance and son, well, the son doesn't really have a choice now, does he? But the fiance, it's like, it's hard to live with someone who doesn't support your health and wellness goals. And that is a question that you'll have to ask yourself, is if you want to stay with someone like that. Because you either change your ways and he doesn't, and then you kind of just live a life of, okay, well, I'm going to make my food this way, and then I'll make your food this way. And I feel like that's going to breed resentment. Or you can find someone who, I'm not trying to break anyone up. I'm not saying break up, but you can find someone who aligns more with your values, because ultimately that's what it comes down to, is a mismatch of values.
Or sometimes you eat more because you're so annoyed and you're so depressed. So I feel like showing him, going to the gym when he doesn't want to go to the gym, him seeing me make different lifestyle changes, I feel like it's already affected him. Like he already stopped drinking Coke. That is a huge thing for Oscar.
Yay.
Like Oscar is a freaking like 4 to 5 can of soda type of guy,
Oh
and
my
that's why
God.
he has all of that belly. Even that little
Oscar,
change right
stop
there
it.
is huge.
Oscar, knock it off. Annie, show him this. Get him this magnet. Knock it off, Oscar.
My son, that's my son. Notice that, yeah, there's certain things that a kid wants to eat that's more fun and stuff, but ever since I started this journey, I've been kind of introducing him to different recipes that I'm making at home. He just tried cottage cheese and he loved it. He just
Yay.
tried this different type of fruit he's never tried before. We just found out that he loves green beans, like the
Yay.
snap peas, I think it's called. I don't know. He's like obsessed with them. But you see, if it wasn't for me being on this journey, he probably would have never tasted those things anytime soon. But it's because of me cooking at home, doing things a little bit differently, more healthier, and trying to not to force it on him, but just convincing him to try it. That's literally what it is. Here's another question. I am also on a journey. I would like to lose 100 pounds. Do you calorie count? What is your daily calories? Did you see Honey Bison reviewed your video? She has a lot. I did see that Honey Bison reviewed my. Is there another one? I
Is
think she
there?
reviewed like.
Is there? I don't know. I think, how many videos have I done? I have a bunch of playlists. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Hello. It's very nice to have you here. I've been told many of times that I have very hingeable, I can't say the B word because YouTube will say, nope, not posting your video anymore. I have very hingeable videos. So if you like a specific thing like fat acceptance or fat talk reactions, what I eat in a days, I have 16 of those videos. Annie, come back. I have 3 videos in there. So she posted this a month ago, so maybe it was 1 or 2 videos. I'm not sure. So this will be my 4th one. But yeah. I wasn't even sure how many I've done at this point.
My first video and the 2 other ones right after it
Oh,
in like
okay.
all in one video. Like it was
Oh,
like a
yeah.
watch party, but I have to go check.
Oh, yes, a watch party. I love it. Whenever, I will say when, not if, when I do make this my full-time gig, I will do watch parties and like longer, I'm saying longer as if I already do live streams, but long live streams where we just hang out and chat. A bunch of people on my Instagram, I post about the games that I play. Planet Zoo. That's really the only thing I play right now when I have time. Like last weekend, I actually played Planet Zoo basically the whole weekend. But what that meant was I did not record any videos, hence why I recorded Monday at lunch, and now right now I am paying the price. I could have had all this done on the weekend, but it is important to take time for myself. Anyway, a bunch of people DM me and they're like, "Oh my god, I want to watch you play. That would be so fun." Yes, it would be very fun. I love my zoo. I love Planet Zoo, and I want to show you guys all of my animals. So, like this video, subscribe if you're not already. Let's continue to keep this honey bison train going so I can play Planet Zoo for you guys.
Oh my god, I feel so like honored. I love her.
Aw.
Yes, I am definitely counting my calories. So if you guys remembered in my vlogs on week 3, I kind of like gave up on the calorie counting because the app was driving me absolutely insane. But I started doing something different last week. Started kind of noticing that I don't have to eat something different every single day. So it's not like I'm meal prepping, but I'm finding a breakfast that I like and I'm kind of eating
Yes.
it 3 to 4 days.
Yes, 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 yes. I love. Okay, this is one of the best tips that I can suggest to people. Find meals. It could be a rotation of 2 or 3, or just one, whatever. Find meals that you like to eat that you can do on repeat every day. Not even necessarily meal prep, but just make on repeat every day, every other day. Because when you make it in the same amounts, for example, I've been hooked on eggs and turkey and then a carb balanced tortilla from Trader Joe's. I've been hooked on that. Because of that, I know that I have 1 egg and 2 egg whites, like 2 egg whites from 2 different eggs, which is about, I think, 78 grams, something like that. So I know I have that. I know I have my tortilla, which is like 45 calories. Depending on how hungry I am, I'll eat 1 or 2, and then I have around 150 grams of turkey. Because I know that's what I'm eating every single day, I know not approximately, because I weigh it out. I know exactly how many calories, how many carbs, how many fats, and how much protein I'm consuming every day during breakfast. So that helps me put my lunch and my dinners together. The thing with calorie counting and where people blow up, I am people in the past, is when you are counting your calories and if you're doing it every day and if you're cooking different meals, almost every single meal, it will burn you out. Your mental energy will be gone. I describe it like having like 10,000 different tabs open in my mind. That's how it was for me. So, and this is a common problem with people like going into the weekend. Monday through Thursday, you're tracking perfectly. You know, you're weighing out your broccoli, you're doing all the things to a freaking T. Well, come Friday and Saturday, you're like, "Oh man, I've been working so hard. I've been so good. I've been perfect. And I'm just gonna have this little pastry and I'm not gonna track it. Oh, it's approximately this, whatever." And then the weekend comes. Oh, my friend wants to go out. Yeah, I'll go out to brunch and I'll just eyeball it. Like, that's okay. Doesn't track anything. Drinks 2 mimosas. So by the time the weekend comes, you are already burnt out. You're not gonna want to track anything. So if you have meals that you already know you like, that are tasty, easy to make, easy to track, you eat those throughout the week. I promise you will have a better time. And don't try to tell me, well, I don't want to eat the same thing every day. You go to Chick-fil-A and eat the same thing every day from there. So you can do it with your own food. Don't try to argue with me.
In a row. And it's easier because I just found out in my fitness pal that you could kind of like save it and I don't have to be entering everything every single time. So I think the fact
Yep.
of me being lazy about entering foods and weighing them is what's helping me track my calories better. Does that make sense? I don't know. In my
Yes.
next vlog, I'm
Yes.
gonna start like screenshotting my fitness pal app things. So that's gonna be really good for you guys to see exactly what I'm like intaking every single day. Do you think that your health journey has had a positive effect on Junior's eating? Absolutely. Like, we already found some veggies and fruits that he's never ate before that he's liking. So I'm trying to substitute like chips and certain things for him to eat more whole foods. I have another question. What are you studying? I am studying, this is my 2nd degree and I am a PR major, so public relations, and a
Get it,
minor in
girl.
marketing, which I absolutely love. And yes, I am a UM student, University of Miami, baby. I always have like UM gear on. It's because I am a UM student and I'm very proud. Whoever's still watching, thank you so much. Now for the big announcement. I hope you guys are ready because
What
we
is
are
it?
going to
Oh,
Epic Universe
okay.
together. So every year around summertime, we always try to do at least one family vacation. And for this year, we're going to Universal Studios in Orlando,
Yay.
Florida. We actually leave Sunday early morning and we're just staying until until Wednesday morning. We check out, we're heading back home, and then Junior has his first day of school the next day. So it's kind of crazy. I know. The reason why I say it's really happy news, but it's very nerve-wracking news as well. There's not much that I could do with this hair today, but that's fine. That all sounds great and dandy, right? Vacation always sounds great, but it's different when you're extremely overweight. For example, I think the worst nightmare for anybody who is my size or bigger is a water park. Like, for example, we're going to Volcano Bay. I already spent like all week kind of stressing about it. I went on like the Universal website, and I know that they have like weight limits to certain water rides, and it hurts me because I'm the type of mom that wants to do like everything with my son and experience everything with him. But there's a lot of rides that I would not be able to go on, especially as a single rider, which is very depressing. I'm not trying to like dwell on that too much, but it is what it is. It's my fault for me getting here to this point and this weight. There are
You see that? Personal responsibility, extreme ownership. This is how I know she will succeed.
other rides.
No, well, I'm fat because of this. I've gotten this way because of that. It's not my fault. The goofiest one I've seen recently was people saying that because their ancestors experienced famine, that they are now genetically disposed to being obese. It's like, okay, I want to live in that delusional land for like a day just to see how wild it
Rides
is.
that you could do like a family raft, and it could be like a certain amount of weight for 2 or 3 people. However, but for Epic, that's another thing that I'm kind of worried about. It's not more about weight, it's more about fitting into a chair. So I talked to Oscar today, and I'm like, you know what? I know this is like super awkward for me and a little bit embarrassing, but I do have to like try the tester seats. And I think I'm gonna have him record me kind of like sitting in all those seats and seeing, like if I fit.
Oh, I like that. It kind of reminds me of, what is it? Jeez. Park hoppers. Disney park hoppers? I think that's what they're called. I've gotten a few requests to review / react to them, so I will do that eventually. It's added to my list.
I just hope it helps somebody out, and I hope it kind of motivates somebody out there that's overweight like me.
Well, it'll be nice also if you do those videos and pictures, even if you don't post them, I would still suggest doing it, where when like next year you come back and you go into the same seats and you can take the same pictures and photos. That would be badass before and after.
To really get on their journey and really get on their toes, because we shouldn't have to be going through this. Like, we shouldn't get our bodies to this point that we have to be embarrassed to go to an amusement park. I'm putting my best foot forward. I'm being happy because my son is gonna have a great time. We're going in a small family group, but I'm not like jumping up for joy because I know there's a lot of experiences I won't be able to do with him this year. Not next year though.
I love
We'll
it.
see. Next year we're gonna go on every single ride 100 times because I know I'm not gonna have any issues. Also decided that I will be
That's
vlogging
right.
the whole thing. I haven't been able to really vlog this last week because it's been so crazy, like going to all the stores, getting all of the last minute things for our vacation. It was kind of planned last minute too, so it's been very insane. But throughout this whole weekend, throughout the whole vacation, I definitely want to vlog it. I want to also show you guys like the experiences I'm probably gonna go through with a lot of temptation out there in those parts, but it is what it is. We're gonna stay strong. And I guess this is a great time to tell you guys to definitely go on my like Instagram and my TikTok and stuff, especially my Instagram, because I'm gonna definitely be posting more actively and more like on cue through my Instagram stories. So I'll make sure to link it for you down below. And then of course I'll like edit and do all that stuff when I get back. So yeah, I'm super excited. Any tips and tricks for a plus size gal going to Universal Studios? Let me know. Second, and I forgot one last question, which was like the top one in my list. I don't know how I even forgot about this. Guys, I just found out what girl world is. I'm probably not even saying that right. Girl world.
Oh no. Stay away. Don't.
World. Like, I see it in the comments all the time. I see like, oh, I'm so glad that you're different from the girl world. I did my research on YouTube. I think I know what it is. I think it's like, the bigger people that like to be big and want to continue being big. Maybe I'm wrong.
Kinda. No, you're pretty much on point.
Definitely help me out here, but I'm definitely not on that side.
No, she's not. Like I said in the beginning, she's not in girl world. Do not compare her to the girls. Do not treat her like a girl.
I don't want to stay like this. I regret this every single day. I don't know if there's like another word for the type of weight loss journey creator that I am here.
Normal. Normal.
Is there like something that's the opposite of girl world? Like somebody who does not want to be in girl world? I don't know. And then I
normal person.
also found out what feeders. I think there's like people who pay
yeah,
money for food for those girl world women and men to eat, and that's like really sick. I'm sorry. I truly feel like YouTube
don't be sorry. It is sick.
has its own world that I am just finding out about. I also wanted to ask you guys something. What do you think about just once a week vlogs? I think that like 2 times a week vlog.
Once a week that was even too much for me. Once a week is totally
was
fine.
getting a little bit too much for me. I kind of felt like I was falling behind, but I thought maybe I could give you guys a better look at my whole entire week in one vlog, like literally Monday through Sunday. So let me know what you think about that. So maybe we'll do like once a week
I'm a little late, but yes.
vlogs and then once a week confession sessions on the different days that I'll post them. I'm still trying to catch my groove here, you know. This is still like a different process for me, and this is way different than my content creating stuff from my other pages. This is more like a me thing, a vlog thing. So yeah, let me know in the comments, please.
Hooray! Okay, I'm gonna plan on this video being only an hour because I still need to edit it. It's 7:30 right now. I still need to edit it and post it for tomorrow. So I will most likely do this reaction, so Epic Universe, and then that should be around an hour. And then this weekend I'll catch up more on her other videos and I'll post those in the upcoming week. I don't mind having like back-to-back Annie videos. If anything, I'll do a different reaction on Tuesday and then post her on Thursday, or I'll have a bonus video because I do that sometimes. I'm thirsty. I need to go get some water. Hello, my crazy baby.
Good baby.
Hi, baby.
Good baby.
Would you like to talk?
Hmm?
Say something.
Meow. Meow.
You've had enough sweet
I
treats.
need more tuna.
You've had enough sweet treats, baby. Hello, big baby. What do you have to say? Knock it off. Knock it off.
Put it down. Hi, baby. Oh.
Oh, thank you. Back to business. Universal Orlando as plus size. Did I fit the rides? I'm going to say, well, how many rides are there? If there's 10 rides, I'll say 90% of them. That's my guess.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Annie. If you're new here, this is Annie's comeback journey. So I'm on a mission to lose over 100 pounds, and I've been recording every step of the way, every vlog, the hard times, the good times, the really like deep confession session. But this video is a little bit different because I went on my first family vacation while on my weight loss journey. So a lot of highs, a lot of lows. I can't wait to show you guys all about it. If you could relate to me in any way possible, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button because we could do this journey together. Whether you lost your weight already, whether you're thinking about losing weight, or whether you're stuck in the middle just like myself, we are in this together. Let's get right into it. Hey there guys, I am back. I can't wait to show you guys a little bit of everything about our family vacation trip and vlog, especially like going on a family vacation as somebody extremely overweight like myself. I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a little bit of everything, a little bit of what we did, some struggles that I went through because I definitely did go through some struggles.
Her eyebrows look very nice. She should give Amberlynn Reed some tips.
But honestly, I had a lot of high moments as well. I couldn't bring my actual DJI camera inside the parks because I was so scared to get it wet. Apparently, this camera is not waterproof, so I could not get it wet. Thank God I searched it while we were driving up there. But I did have my phone. I took so many videos and pictures throughout the whole thing. Please excuse the mess in my background in my craft room. It's really bad. I just got back and I'm still trying to catch my groove here. Alrighty, so let's get straight into it. So our vacation started on Sunday. We left the house at like 9:40 a.m. I wanted to leave earlier, but you know how it is when you have children. It just never works out that way. So we just left at 9:40. I kind of wanted to take advantage of the hotel. You don't always have to wait until exactly 4 o'clock to check in. I had called the night prior and asked them if we could kind of get there earlier so we could enjoy the pool, maybe have some poolside drinks and Junior could have some fun before check-in is ready. They said it was fine, so that's what I tried doing.
Yeah, we do that basically every time we stay at a hotel. I don't think we were ever told no, that we can't do an early check-in. Yeah.
I did not eat breakfast that morning.
And if they do say no, the vast majority of hotels will hold your bags. So they say, no, sorry. It's like, okay. Well, they'll put your bags away and then give you like a little ticket, and then you can go explore whatever city you're in and then come back and get your bags.
Because we were so in a rush. I felt like I was forgetting everything, but thankfully I didn't. I made sure to pack me some kind of like low calorie snacks for on the way. I didn't want to be like snacking every 30 minutes. I know it's not good for my metabolism right now, but if I were to get hungry, I would have rather eaten the snacks that I brought than eating like fast food on the way up there. So I got some of my chopsticks, some of my 100-calorie.
Very, very smart. I used to treat road trips and just long drives as an excuse to hinge eat gas station food. But now I do the same thing. I bring chomps. We'll bring yogurt. So we'll just get an ice pack or like a little mini ice chest that has ice in it. Not ice cubes, but we have these gel refreezable packs. And we'll bring stuff like that. Cottage cheese, like the little mini ones.
Three little granola bars, and I ate that kind of like all together in one sitting, and I drank lots of water on the way up. We got there at 1:54. Junior was so stoked. He was so
Oh, I love that background. That's so pretty.
excited. We stayed at the Stella Nova Resort. It's pretty much like the middle resort. In the Epic Universe area, they created 3 brand new hotels. The number one, the most priciest one, is called Helios or something like that. Honestly, it is beautiful. We saw it from outside and it looks unreal. It was way too pricey for us this time, so we chose not to go that route. So we went with the second best option, which was the Stella Nova Resort. We love the Stella Nova. It was so nice. It has like a space galaxy themed in it. So my son was like really happy because he really likes everything about space and astronauts and stuff. So it was super, super cool. So Junior and my mom were in the pool having a great time. That pool is heated, by the way, which is absolutely amazing. And then me and Oscar went over to like the pool bar and I had like a really yummy frozen drink. If this was me like a year ago, I probably would have had like 3 or 4 of those because they were so good. They were so like fruity tasting, so refreshing. But I already know that they're mixing some like packet in there and I know it's full of sugar. So I limit myself just to have one, and Oscar enjoyed his like sugar-free Red Bull with vodka. Oscar's not a drinker at all. He only drinks like on a vacation. He'll have like one drink, if that, but he's not a drinker at all. So he was just kind of sipping it just to have some vacation vibes. I noticed that in that hotel, they had like a small cafeteria downstairs. The cafeteria is more like I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's really good quality food. It's just for a really low price, which was actually very impressive of them. So we got a couple of different things. So I got like a pizza, like a personal pizza that had a lot of veggies and ricotta cheese on it. I kind of like ate a lot of the toppings more than the actual bread. I probably had like 2 of the small slices with bread, but the rest I was kind of like scraping away, you know? And then my son had, of course, a burger. Oscar had a burger and some wings. And then my mom had a really good turkey BLT sandwich, which looked absolutely amazing. And I was kind of jealous that I didn't pick that at first. And then we just kind of like hung out in the rooms and just went to sleep early because we already knew what was to come. And here we go, because I had a lot to tell you about Volcano Bay. So day 2 is Volcano Bay, right? I think every super overweight person's fear is a water park. Can we all relate? You know, if you're a little bit overweight, you know it's fine. Like, there's a lot of rides you could get on. But when you're somebody like me, that I'm 100 pounds over, that I'm weighing really high up there, I know already that I'm very limited about going on many rides. And I knew this coming in. Don't think that I didn't know. I researched all of this before even buying the tickets. But it's crazy because I had a moment before even buying this family package that I was like, maybe we just shouldn't go to Volcano Bay since I can't right now. Like, no, my son has been dying to go to Volcano Bay. My mom could get on a lot of rides with him and his dad's girlfriend, and maybe even Oscar with some of them, who knows. But I thought to myself, I'm not going to limit my son's vacation or take away like a happy day because of what I've done. Like, let's all be real here, you know? Like, I'm the one that put this weight on. It wasn't a magic little fairy that put 100 pounds on top of me, okay? When it comes to what I wore to Volcano Bay, this was a struggle, but I'm going to link it for you guys because this was life-changing. It's very hard for me to find a bathing suit that suits my body and that covers the areas
Is that a bathing suit or is that like a cover up? Because that is cute. I like that.
wanted to cover. Does that kind of make sense? Like, I wanted a bathing suit that looked like a bathing suit, but something that I could walk around with comfortably and not have to bring like 100 things like to change or take out of. Like, so I found this bathing suit on Amazon. It comes in different colors. I actually ordered one in black and I ordered this print here. Felt comfortable. I had like a little built-in skirt, so you don't have
Pretty cool.
to worry about the skirt falling. So that also made me feel comfortable kind of like going upstairs and people kind of seeing my behind, you know, they can't really see back there. And it kind of covered my inner thigh area, which I'm very self-conscious about. So I love this so much. Obviously, you guys know me by now. You guys know I hate showing my arms. I just recently started using some short sleeve shirts, but you know, when it comes to wearing a bathing suit, usually it's completely like arms out, right? But thankfully this one had like a kind of like a wider strap and I didn't feel so uncomfortable having my arms out, to be honest with you. The first thing that we did is saw that big volcano part of it, and that water in that area is so damn cold. I remember me, my mom, and Oscar, we were like all shaking to like get in there. I don't know why I don't know if they do that on purpose, but the water was like ice cold. And now when it comes to rides,
I bet that feels good though when it's like over 100 degrees. What's 100 degrees in Celsius? Because I know a lot of my viewers are not American. 100 F2C. That is 37 Celsius.
that whole time that we were there, what we mainly did was that volcano big pool area because they have like these waves that come in every 10 minutes and my son was going crazy for that. And then they also have another ride that's called the Rapid River. It's kind of like a lazy river, but you don't have those tubes that you sit on and it's not lazy. It's like a fast, lazy, like really fast, lazy river. The good thing about that ride is that it's not about weight. But there's a big but. This is my first little embarrassing moment. So the biggest size that they had currently there was an orange one, which is the one that you guys see here that Oscar has on. Oscar fit in it, but he couldn't finish like the bottom buckle, but they didn't really care about that. When I put on that orange one, I was able to do the first class, but the second one was already feeling too tight. Remember, guys, I am a very wide back person as well. I saw that and already like I felt like my blood pressure, my sugar like dropping of embarrassment. I was like, oh my God, my whole family is about to get on this rapid river. This is a one ride that I researched. I didn't have like a weight limit thing or nothing, and I'm probably not gonna be able to get on here. So I was like dying inside. What did I do? I went up to one of like the workers there and I asked them, hey, by any chance, do you guys have a little extender for this, or maybe like just one size bigger of like a life vest? So then a very kind worker told me, hey, yeah, if you walk over here, you go down the steps here, they have another area here that they have a black one. The black one is wider and it has a little bit more of the stretchy like little straps.
Oh, that's nice. And that's a good example of closed mouths don't get fed. Doesn't hurt to ask. The worst thing they can say is no.
Wasn't like a walk and a skip away. I had to walk a little bit and I told my family, please
They said, we're making you work for that one.
wait for me, please. But I went over there, I got my black one. It fit me great. It even fit me kind of big. So I'm literally in between orange and black. And I put it on, it fit me great. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. And I was able to do the rapid river. And we
Next time you go back, you're going to fit in the one, not the orange one, but the one that's below. Watch.
actually ended up doing it like 5 times in a row, like over and over and over again. It was so much fun. I really wanted to record that moment of all of us together, but I would have probably lost my phone. I almost lost my shoes in there, by the way, and I had water shoes on.
There's one ride at our local water park where you stand on like a gate like this, and then the gate opens down, so you fall. So you're standing here, it opens and it shoots you straight down. I would get on that like 10 times in a row. I love adrenaline. I love thrills. I love amusement parks, roller coasters, skydiving. I do want to bungee jump. I've never been, but I do want to do that. I want to go skydiving again. I love the thrill.
And then we saw a ride. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm not somebody who really remembers like rides names, and they all have these weird, crazy names. But there was one that was like those big family tubes that holds like 6 people. So then Junior's dad was like, oh my God, we should all get on it. And everybody, the whole crowd was like, oh my God, yeah, we should. And deep down inside, of course, like my non-fat self was like, oh my God, that sounds like so much fun. But deep down inside of my heart and in my mind, I knew that was not going to happen because it's too much weight, and every ride has weight limits. So whatever we
Well, so the silver lining in all of this, if you go on a ride that has a tube with 2 people, like front and back, the heavier the person is on the back, the faster you go.
tried going up and I kept on thinking to myself, I did read like the actual like sign, and it did say that the group has to be, I think, under 800 or under 1,000 pounds, which I thought we would make it. But just in case, maybe we could have split up in 2. Maybe I would feel a little bit safer, whatever. While we were going up those stairs, because you guys know with every water slide up there, you got to go up a million stairs. I was doing pretty good going up those stairs. I was out of breath, but I was doing pretty good. I think it's thanks to my Stairmaster at the gym.
Yes.
We're almost there, like halfway
100%.
up, and then my son just loses it. He's like, no, I can't go. He started kind of crying a little bit. He got real nervous. So then his dad was like, you know what? I'm not gonna traumatize him. We just started this vacation. I'll go down with him. You guys go. Low-key, I wanted to go down with my son. I wanted him to keep on going because I knew that I was really scared about my weight. And I was like, oh my God. But it was so many people behind us and in front of us. So he just left. And I'm like, okay, it's me, Oscar, my mom, and Junior's dad's girlfriend. We got all the way to the top. The first thing that they make you do is your party. They make you stand on this huge scale. And then there's 2 lights, a green light and a red light.
Oh my God. That's crazy. It reminds me of that scene in The Office where they do like the weight loss challenge and they're all standing downstairs. What is it, in like receiving or whatever, or shipping, whatever that thing is, and they all weigh and they lost a total of like 5 pounds or something goofy like that.
So if your party goes on that scale and you guys pretty much way over the limit, it'll be red and they'll tell you, no, we can't do it, or we could split it up. But us 4 got on it and we got the green light. So at first I was happy at that same exact moment, but then after I was like, I'm a little bit scared. What if we're like 1 pound under? I mean, I don't know. I was just like really freaking out. I thought like my body is just too big to be going down a water slide that goes up this fast and this crazy. I asked like the worker there, I think like 5 times, like, are you sure? Do you want us to weigh again? Like, guys, I was nervous. Okay, I was really nervous. So then he was like, no, you guys could go. So we all got on, and I just prayed to baby Jesus. I go, please, I do not want to end my life here. Let this be smooth. Let me tell you, as soon as that water slide started, I think the only ones yelling was me and my mom. My mom was cursing up a storm. She was like, go, beep, 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 beep. She was so nervous because we're spinning so much. And me, the only thing I was saying was, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It was insane. Like oh my God, I still can't believe that my big self went on that water ride. Whatever, it was fun. I really wish that my son would have gone on it because maybe that would have taken away his fear. But then again, he's 9 years old, so he's still young. So then after that, we just really explored the rest of Volcano Bay. They had a kid area that Junior was kind of like, he's at the age that he's a little bit too old for the kid play areas. And then he's at the age also that he's too small for the big ride. So he's in that weird in between. But the kid area was still like really, really nice. Like it was honestly beautiful. I'm gonna show you guys videos here. It was honestly a lot of fun. Do I think that Volcano Bay is for somebody who is very overweight? I do not think it's for somebody very overweight unless you're okay and content with just being in the pool.
Yeah, most things in general aren't for people who are obese, like super or morbidly obese or super morbidly obese. Things are just designed for averages, even though our average is going up. Or the things that were designed in a time period where our averages were not that big.
Area, but if you really like rides and you really want to try them all, then you definitely need to be under 300 pounds. And there's some other rides that I think it's under 280 pounds to be safe and to feel kind of like secure for your life. Like I said in my other video, just because I was limited this year does not mean that next year I will be. Remember that. Alrighty, so then after Volcano Bay, we went back to the hotel. We didn't want to eat downstairs again. We wanted to eat like in a restaurant. Junior's dad's girlfriend had suggested this like Puerto Rican restaurant. It's called El Cilantrillo. It was so good. But let me tell you, when it comes to Puerto Rican food, or maybe what we ordered, everything was fried. Like fried. I could have probably gotten like a salad from the menu, but we were...
The heck is that? What is that?
Everything was fried. Like fried. I could have probably gotten like a...
The heck? Are those ribs? I've never seen anything like that before in my life.
salad from the menu, but we were on vacation, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna like enjoy like some appetizers.
Yeah, if you're on vacation and you want to indulge a little bit, there's nothing wrong with that. Just don't go overboard, but also don't feel like you have to restrict yourself and eat in a way that, you know, it's hard because yes, you don't want to overconsume while on vacation because people can go very much overboard. But at the same time, you don't want to restrict just because like, oh, well, I'm on a weight loss journey. Yeah, but you're also on vacation. And most people don't take vacation very often. So maybe like 1 or 2 things a day, you're just like, oh, that's okay. But just be mindful of everything else.
I'll have like a bite or two of like this like pork chunks that were fried, and I'm not gonna overeat and get disgustingly full. I'll try some things, but be like mindful, and that's exactly what
There we go. See, that worked. Good. You're doing great,
I
girl.
did. So I'm very proud of myself on that one. Now, the day that I was most excited about, okay, was Tuesday, which is the day that we were going to Epic Universe. So Epic Universe just really opened up to the public. I think it was in May. So it's a brand new park. It consists of like different portals that takes you to different lands. So they have like Nintendo World, the How to Train a Dragon, they have a Harry Potter world, they have I don't know, like so many different ones, right? But we did something a little bit special this time. This was my first time ever doing...
I did not yawn because I'm bored. I yawned because it's getting close to my bedtime. I go to bed quite early.
This, but we all saved up money for this and we all booked a private VIP experience.
Ooh.
When I tell you that once you do a private VIP experience,
you can never go back.
you will probably never want to do it a different way ever again. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing. So as soon as you go into Epic, the VIP entrance, it's like completely separate from the main population, right? So we had to meet our guide at
Away from these peasants.
8:30 there. We sign in, we scan all of our tickets, and the first thing that he asks is if we had breakfast. And we all said, no, we didn't, because I already knew that breakfast, lunch, and dinner were included. If you're paying so much money, you really want to experience it the way you should, right? And kind of take advantage of everything. We all went to go have breakfast at like a really little cute little restaurant they had in the park. I forgot the name of it right now. We had an amazing tour guide. Like if I were to ever do this again, and if he's still working there, I would only request him. His name was Chris, spelled with a K. Here's a picture of him. He was so sweet, so patient with all of us. You know, it was our first time there. We had so many questions. My son, I think, was driving him insane, telling him that he wanted to go here and jump here. They kind of already have an itinerary that's really good. But of course, you know how children are, like, they want to skip this and go straight to that. So we had to kind of do some adjustments, some modifications, but he went with the flow. I'm telling you, that man was so patient. So of course, we started at Nintendo World. That was the thing that my son was so excited for. I actually think Oscar was more
This looks super fun. I'm going to have to look into this.
excited than anything else, but he just...
Although Florida is across the country for us, so it would have to be like an actual Land trip.
Doesn't really show his emotions too much, but I know that when he was a young child, that's when Nintendo like really came out, and he was just like pretty much living his past, right? Going inside of Nintendo World truly feels like you're inside of the game. It's like kind of surreal. Like when you walk in there, you're like, you look at all the details and you're like, is this even real? I was blown away.
That's
Like I
cool.
caught myself, I don't know how many times just like looking around and looking at the details. It's so much to like take in, you know? My son was so happy. Our tour guide Chris kind of like took us through like the little areas where you do like interactive play. We all got like those bands that we could play against each other, which was so much fun. And you got to tap like the little blocks and stuff. It was honestly like so much fun. But then we went to the first ride, which was in the Donkey Kong land of that Nintendo world. This is when things get a little bit crazy. I know, because I've seen a lot of like TikToks and Instagram stories of people who are very overweight like myself, that there's a lot of rides that we cannot ride on. Not because of weight, because you just don't fit in the seat. So I told Oscar, I'm like, every time that I do a tester, can you please try recording? Because I want to share it with my community. You guys know my actual measurements. So you guys know like it's not only about weight, it's about how you carry your weight or where your inches are. Because maybe you're somebody who's really big from the bottom, or maybe you're somebody, I don't know, it's just really big from your arms and you have a skinny waist and you could fit into those things. But that's not my case. You guys know I'm big from head to toe. So I am very happy to announce that I did fit into the browser little mini roller coaster. At first, when I got into that tester seat, I was like, oh God, it's like a little bit tight, but no, I got the green light, which is amazing. I love that these parks always have a tester seat before you actually make the line for the ride. I know some people could think that that's like really embarrassing, but there's nothing wrong with that. Like, would you rather check before or would you rather make that line or like walk so much or go all the way?
Yeah, because you're going to have to do it regardless. Would you rather do it there or wait until you're in line and then have to do it in front of even more people and then have to walk away? And then that way you're not actually wasting your time.
To like the top and then they tell you that you can't get on. So honestly, like I took it with a grain of salt. I'm like, hey, these tester rides are here. I'm gonna freaking do it and I'm gonna see what I'm able to fit in, because I really wanted to try to go on the most rides possible, especially since we were part of the VIP experience. Mind you, the VIP experience also means that we don't wait in no lines whatsoever. Not even the express pass lines. Like we literally get walked through back doors, through the back, through the front, whatever. We go against the crowd and we literally get on the ride as soon as we tell them that we want to go on this ride. So I wanted to take advantage because I knew that we were going to be able to ride every single ride in that whole park multiple times. So I wanted to make sure that I tried at least my hardest, instead of me just thinking, oh my God, that seat looks tight, I'm not gonna even try because I'm super embarrassed to even get on there. No, like I want to ride the most I can. I want to participate with my family, and I had no shame doing so. So I definitely tried on, and you'd be surprised on how many rides I actually fit on. So I was able to fit on the Yoshi ride, which is the really like soft, slow ride. Like here's a video of me and my mom. We were able to do the front row together, which was so awesome. My mom was such a good sport, honestly, throughout the whole thing. It was incredible. Right after that, we went straight to like the
Looks so cool. I'm going to write this down. I'm going to make this trip happen.
Harry Potter world. Now, this is when things got a little bit tricky. World, we were able to do like the show that they had, and I was also
What is this place called? Epic Universe?
able to do the ride. And right after that, we headed straight back to Nintendo World because we wanted to do a meet and greet with Mario and Luigi, which was so great. Like my son was going crazy. Like we saw the whole performance of them coming out and dancing, and we were all, and obviously since we were VIP, we didn't have to wait a line. We just went straight up there. We took some family photos. I'll post them right here. But it was so nice. Then right after that, it was already lunchtime, and we had reservations for the Atlantic, which is one of the two main big nice restaurants from the park. By the way, the VIP experience does include all of this, so we don't pay $1. Okay, you can order whatever you
Well, you paid with the VIP experience, but yes, I understand. I'm looking it up right now. I want to see how it goes.
want from the Atlantic. Everybody gets their full plate, and then we got like multiple
Halloween horror. Sounds so. Okay, let's just do.
appetizers, sodas, waters. The only thing you do have to pay for is like an alcoholic beverage, obviously, but
$270 per person. Not bad. You're getting all of that. That's not bad. Choice of 4-hour one park tour or 7-hour park tour. Oh. Which one did she do? Priority entrance at select attractions. VIP priority access to rides and attractions during the tour. Valet parking. Oh, does that include food? They have a bunch of stuff. Oh, they have photo package, Volcano Bay. Marvel character dinner. I would not want that. That's pretty. I'm gonna seriously look into this because this looks fun.
you don't pay for nothing. Tip is also included. Like you don't have to do anything. So we all ate extremely well. So out of the menu, there was a lot of like
Oh, I would have been eating everything. Oysters, absolutely.
pastas, and it's more of like a seafood place. There was a lot of like pastas and risotto, which is like some type of rice. So I didn't want to do anything too carby. I kind of wanted to do my best when it comes to trying to save my carbs as much as possible. So I went for the lobster roll. The lobster meat was absolutely amazing. And
I actually prefer crab over lobster. I'm not a big lobster fan. Crab, though, I will F that up. I love crab.
Right after there, we went straight to the park and we did the rest of the
Oh, is that like a little dessert? What is that? That's so cute.
park. I'll give you guys a whole bunch of different videos and pictures here, but my son had such a great time. I think I'll give
What's in that tin?
you guys a whole
What is that? It looks good.
bunch of different videos and pictures here, but my son had such a great time. I think I was able to do almost every single ride, but I did not even try sitting on the Stardust. There's one really big roller coaster which is called Stardust, and there's another one. I can't remember what world it's in, but I knew I didn't want to get on those because I'm just not a roller coaster girl anymore. I used to be when I was younger, not anymore. So I pretty much didn't even try. I was like, no, I'm not gonna even try it because what's the point? No. And I knew for a fact that I wasn't going to fit on those rides anyways, because it's one of those rides that you sit and it's like an overhead and then it buckles down to your belly area. And I usually don't have good luck with those rides because I do have like a lot of belly fat. So I knew I wasn't going to fit into it. I wasn't interested. I don't think any of us were. So we were okay with that. Out of the whole park, out of all the rides and all the attractions that they had, there was probably only 3 rides that I just could not fit on, or it wasn't going to work out for me because of my body weight. I'm very surprised. I truly thought it was going to be worse. Now, I will tell you, I know for a fact I haven't done like my second month weigh-in yet. I haven't done my actual measurements yet, but I will tell you I do feel a little bit smaller around my waist area. I think if I would have not started this weight loss journey even a month and a half ago, those extra inches, even if it was 2 or 3 more inches that I had around my waist,
Yeah.
a lot of those rides I would have not been able to get on. Because even though I was able to get on most of the rides in the whole park, when I tell you it was tight, it was tight. Do not think that I was on those rides with extra room or very like spacious. No, it was tight. So if I was just a little bit more wider or an inch or 2 more, I would have not been able to get on. So do I wish I started my weight loss journey, I don't know, like in January? I probably would have gone on every ride 100 times. Yes, but am I still grateful that I at least did it a month before vacation?
Yep.
Probably lost an inch or 2 and that helped me get on these rides. I think it's a blessing from God, and it's also a big wake up call saying, let's not go back to these bad traits. Let's just keep on going. And next year I'll be able to do every ride with my
Yes.
eyes closed,
Love it.
and I won't even have to try out those tester seats. I'm just gonna go straight in. So then right after that, we went back to the hotel.
I'll meet you there. Let me know the dates you're going. I'll be there.
We were beat. By the way, just in Epic Universe alone, I did 22,000 steps that day. I am
Good.
so proud of myself.
I think that's like 20,000 steps is usually around 10 miles. So that was about 11 miles. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Mini claps. And I never stopped. I never stopped for a break or give me more water. Oh my God, like I'm going to pass away. No, I kept it going. Again, you don't feel things when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, she was probably sore the next day.
Whoops, sorry guys, my camera completely just like died. So then right after that, we went back to the hotel, we got freshened up, we took a little break, and then we took the shuttle and went right back to the park because we had dinner reservations at the Blue Dragon. The Blue Dragon is the other like really nice restaurant that they have within Epic. And honestly, dinner was great. It wasn't nothing out of this world, but it was good. I did do something that I am very proud of myself. So honestly, the servings in that restaurant was absolutely huge. So I ordered the orange chicken that had some peas, and
I love orange chicken. I freaking love orange
I
chicken.
think it had a little bit of like rice or something like that. So as soon as I saw my plate, don't get me wrong, you guys know I could eat that whole thing. But I saw my plate, I saw so much stuff, so I went ahead and automatically just took away half of everything. I gave it to Oscar. He didn't end up eating it at all. His plate was a little bit more on the smaller side because he ordered like a fried fish, but I still gave him half of everything. So like that,
Good.
I didn't tempt myself to eat the whole entire plate.
Awesome.
So that was cool. I did have a Coke with dinner. They didn't have Coke Zero there, but I really wanted something like carbonated, and I just went for the Coke. And honestly, it tastes so sugary. Like it's so crazy how, you kind of get used to having like one little can of like, I don't know, a Coke Zero or a Dr. Pepper Zero. And then you go and try like a full sugar type of pop or soda. And you're like, oh my God, this taste is so weird. So
I stopped drinking soda in 2006, and I'm only saying this as like a time reference. And when was it? What year was it? 2000, maybe 15 or 16. At my last job, we had a Vegas trip, and as we were flying, they were like, "Oh, here you can have some drinks on us, whatever." And everyone else got a Jack and Coke. I think that's what it is. And me not drinking soda, I was like, I don't know, but sure, I'll try it. I could not. It feels so weird in my mouth, and I don't like it. So I understand what she's saying. I like seltzers like this, or my Zevia I was drinking earlier. I love Zevia, but if you're sensitive to stevia, Do not drink it.
So that's kind of crazy how I experienced that during dinner. Regardless, it was a great time. We were all together having a great dinner, having so many laughs. It was so much fun. Right after we were done with dinner, we were able to see almost the ending part of the big water show that they do outside. So I'm so glad that my son got to see that. I kind of saw it when I was walking out already, but my son and his father kind of went outside and got like a head start. So that was super cute. And that pretty much ended our whole day at Epic. We were literally there from morning to night. We went back to the hotel, we unwind.
It makes me so happy that she was able to fit in basically everything. Did I thumbs up it? Yes, okay. I'm not sure. I'll probably keep that whole thing in there just because a lot of you guys said that you like watching her. So you guys can watch and listen. I know a lot of people watch my videos or put it in the background, cleaning or cooking or doing normal work, whatever, on the treadmill, elliptical, on your walks. So I'll leave the vast majority of that in. There is one more. What time is it? 8 o'clock. Do I want to do this? Yes, we will do one more video. It's gonna be a long night for me, but that's okay. I like you guys. Actually, no, here, we're gonna do this one instead, because this one's a little bit shorter. We will do week 7 on the next catch up that I do. Enough is enough. 10 signs it's time to lose weight, my wake up calls.
These are the 10 wake-up calls that made me finally realize that I had to change my life and lose this weight. I'm going to talk about every single one while I dye my hair. I haven't done this in a very long time, so please don't judge me. If you are brand new to this channel, my name is Annie. It's so nice to meet you. I started this channel 2 months ago because I hit my highest weight yet, and I just had my breaking point. Like, this is it. I'm on a natural weight loss journey. I'm checking in and weighing in once a month. My first month, I lost 11 pounds, and we're about to find out next week how much I lost in this month. I'm vlogging.
I'm so excited. This feels like a TV show for me.
Every single step of the way, and also recording some confession sessions like this one right here. So going right into it, I think number 1 is definitely clothing avoidance. It is incredible how I completely just stopped buying myself new clothes. I absolutely lived in baggy sweatpants and baggy shirts. The main thoughts that would always go through my head is like, I can't believe the sizes that I'm buying in the stores.
This was also me. I'll interject with my experiences also. I mostly wore leggings because they were stretchy, and then I would wear tank tops that flowed out rather than form-fitting. And if you watch me, you know my tank tops now are very form-fitting because I'm more confident and I lost all the weight. But yeah, they would be very flowy, and then I would wear cardigans all the time because one, it covered up everything, and then I could also close it over me, which made me feel like more safe and protective. I didn't buy clothes at all. My actual wake-up point or my rock bottom was I bought a swimsuit, which was my fat girl swimsuit, because I had gained probably 50-ish pounds in less than a year, and then I had stayed that weight for about two and a half. 2017, I think I gained it all. Almost 3 years ish. So I stayed big for a number of years, and yeah, I didn't buy any more clothes, but I had that swimsuit because I still would go to like water parks and stuff, and I got a large, extra large, I don't know what size it was, and it didn't fit me anymore. I got too big. I got too big for my fat girl swimsuit, and I said, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of being fat. We're going to fix this.
So when I would go to the store for a special occasion to buy an outfit, I would notice that like my size was 2X and 3X, and I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, how did I get this big? So instead of me buying the shirt, I would just leave it there and just go home and pretty much cry about it. There's nothing more comfy or more like comfort zone than being overweight and just wearing baggy clothes, like wearing your partner's clothes or probably.
This is why I always say, when people say they prefer winter or they hate summer, of course, some people genuinely do. But for me, I'll speak from my own experience. I hated summer because I was fat. My rolls sitting down, I can like feel them. I'm sweating everywhere. I'm uncomfortable. I don't want to show my body. So I hated summer. Now I love summer because I'm the complete opposite.
Probably wearing some sweatpants because you feel like you're hiding all of your bigness everywhere, but we're really not doing that. Okay, now we say a prayer that this comes out good. Number 2 is canceling.
Is that bleach or is that like normal hair dye? I can't tell.
Plans. That was a huge one for me. I can't even tell you guys how many times I said no to a birthday party or dinner plans or even like a girls' night out just because the way that I look.
That's so sad. I always tell people like, yeah, sure, you might be happier or whatever when you lose weight, but don't let your weight stop you from doing things and experiencing things because you can't get those memories back. still deserve to go out, have fun, be with your friends, be with your families, take pictures. You still deserve to do all of those things. So please, if you are someone who is losing weight or wants to lose weight, who knows they need to lose weight, don't stop or don't say no to things just because, oh, I'm too big. I'll wait until I lose weight to do this. No, please don't do that. You could pass away tomorrow, or I guess it wouldn't matter because be doing anything anyway because you're dead tomorrow. But you know what I mean.
It's kind of wild because I know that there's a huge community of like plus size girls, big girls that feel very confident in their skin, which is great. And I give them all the kudos. I love a confident woman, but you know yourself when you're putting on the clothes and you look at yourself in the mirror and you can't even like wrap around how you're going to leave the house.
I would argue the vast majority of those people also are faking it. I don't think they are truly confident. And if they are, I think once they do, if they ever lose weight, they will realize that that confidence was fabricated. Sorry.
With how you're looking. I went through that way too often, and that was a huge wake-up call for me too. Number 3 is photo fears. I think this is a given, right? How many times did I like hide from photos? I don't know how many times I would take like group pictures and you'll always see me like hiding in the back or like putting somebody in front of me to hide my stomach, or so many times that I completely just avoided the photo. Like I literally just would kind of like disappear and just not be part of the photo. We're literally avoiding the camera because we're worried about our angles and how we're looking and how fat we look and our double chin. Enough is enough. I am so tired of hiding from the camera. I don't know how many times I have even avoided taking pictures or professional pictures with my son, which really gets me really, really sad. Number 4 is the physical strain of being so overweight. We all have to admit that our bodies do not function and do not work the same as when we were 100 pounds lighter or 50 pounds lighter. So I have definitely noticed that over the years with my son. I've noticed that I can't really participate in every like school event or roller coaster ride or even going to a park and not being super out of breath. That honestly gets really depressing. I have a video on this YouTube page that I recorded my whole experience of going on a family vacation about 2 weeks ago. We went to a water park called Volcano Bay in Orlando, Florida, and then we also went to Epic Universe. Everything was fine and dandy. We're having a great time, but I was so limited to so many rides. Like Volcano Bay, I'm only able to ride like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 things. And in Epic, thankfully, I was able to ride a lot of things. But if I hadn't had started this weight loss journey a month prior, I promise you I would have not fit in almost any of those rides. I was like pushing it. It was like right there. Number 5 is definitely some everyday anxiety.
Yeah, to go back on the everyday movement and stuff, a lot of people in the fat acceptance, health at every size world, they like to portray themselves as people who can move around and do things. Glitter and Bagels is a great example. Granted, she does move more than the average super morbidly obese woman, but when she is moving, it's like she records things and she puts herself in like certain situations or clips that make it look like she's super active and mobile and agile when she's really not. Like that one video, God, when there's so many, but the one that she was trying to do a split squat and she's like, oh my God, I did it. But she just fell to the ground instead of controlling the movement like how you're supposed to. And then she stood back up and celebrated. It's like, no, sweetheart, that's not what a split squat is. That's you just dropping yourself to the ground and then standing back up. So they like to pretend that their body fat doesn't get in the way of movements, but it just does. This is an objective truth. You cannot argue this. Like if you want to run, 1, you don't have the stamina for it. 2, the way that your legs are shaped are just going to prevent you from moving. Your arms, your gut, you're not able to move as fast and as agile and as smoothly as someone who has less body fat than you. That's just how it is.
I know that anxiety doesn't only tie in with like overweight people, but you have to admit we do suffer from a lot of anxiety for many multiple different things. Anxiety of even sitting on a chair that seems too small. Anxiety of going somewhere publicly and then you feel like you're so out of place or you feel like people are judging you. Going to a restaurant and hoping and praying to God that they don't have these little sneezy chairs that your thighs like can't even fit in. I don't know.
Yeah, and all of these things, they should be wake-up calls for people. Like if you are worrying about these things, that's how you know you should probably make a change.
About you guys, but that's
Oh, and speaking about the anxiety thing, just anxiety and depression in general, being obese increases your likelihood of developing mental health issues. Same thing as ultra-processed foods, they are linked to mental health issues. Yeah, if you want to solve your mental health issues, I'm not saying the only way or the only thing you need to do is lose body fat and eat whole foods, but I am saying, speaking from someone who has suffered through a myriad of issues. I will not list them all because yikes. But the thing I did to fix my problems was eat a whole foods diet, primarily whole foods diet, exercise, get sunlight, reduce my stress, get out of debt, go to therapy, lots of therapy. So there are things you can do to fix it. You don't have to just concede to a life of mental illness all the time, unless it's things that are like genuinely not fixable, I suppose, like schizophrenia. Of course, you can take medication, but there's a difference between being schizophrenic and developing depression and anxiety because of your lifestyle choices.
Huge anxiety factor for me ever since I gained all of this weight. Number 6 is health scares. I avoided doctors for I don't know how long. Thankfully now I am up to date. I'm going to an endocrinologist, I'm going to my primary, I'm going to my dermatologist, I'm going to all the special.
I think a lot of obese people avoid the doctor for a few reasons. One, they don't want to be told to lose weight because they always say that. And two, if they don't know what's going on with them, they can just pretend and be delusional, thinking that nothing is wrong with them. Amber Lynn Reed.
As possible, because when I started this weight loss journey, I really told myself it's not only about the weight loss, obviously that's the majority part, but it's kind of more about seeing how you are in health. And if you're a woman and you're hearing me right now, I really hope that you're going to the gynecologist, you're getting your checkups done. Please do not avoid your body. I don't care how big you are or how small you get. Always remember that we have these pre-checks for a reason.
Yes.
But the health scares are real. I am 32 years old right now, and right now currently I don't have diabetes, but if I keep on going the way that I am, my primary doctor told me to my face, you will indeed have diabetes. If that doesn't scare you enough, I don't know what will. Remember guys, diabetes, all of these diseases that come from obesity, it doesn't just affect how you look. Diabetes affects everything. You could lose your vision, you could lose a limb, it affects your teeth, it affects so many different things. Like, why are we gonna let our obesity and keep
And it's completely preventable and reversible, which is awesome.
on eating junk food and getting bigger and bigger, all because we're trying to avoid a doctor. And a couple years from now, we're going to get all these horrible diseases and then we're going to regret everything. So if you're watching this and if you made it at least.
And it's easier to prevent these diseases than it is to fix them. Also, in the same realm, I guess, people will say, oh, well, it's too expensive to eat healthy, which no, it's really not. As long as you know how to shop properly, and if you're willing to cook, you have to be willing to cook. It's really not that expensive. And even if it was, the point that I would argue is you're either paying for your health now or you're going to pay for your health later. I know someone who had a heart attack, had to have open heart surgery, wasn't even old, from lifestyle choices, and their surgery cost over $1 million. It was all covered, thankfully, but $1 million. When you can make different choices every single day and avoid that.
This far, take this as your sign, because that's one of the things that really woke me up. Number 7 is hiding habits. That's something that a lot of us don't like to really talk about, but like how I promised every single one of you on this brand new YouTube page, I was going to keep it 100% real.
I have a video, I'll post a picture of what it is right here, of confessions of like an obese person or an ex-obese person, and I compiled a bunch of TikToks of people talking about their things, and I also talked about mine. At the very end, I had a whole list of the things that I used to. Very embarrassing, but also pretty freaking common. You would be surprised.
Everybody, I don't know how many times my family members thought that I was dieting, and then I would tell them, yeah, I'm doing pretty good. And then when I just couldn't take it anymore, I would go to like a nearby McDonald's and eat in my car just because I won't have.
Same. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm losing weight, drives to Taco Bell, eats everything, throws away at the next gas station I go to, goes home, eats more dinner.
Have to hear my family members telling me, I thought you were dieting. What happened? Like, you don't want to disappoint them, or whether you do healthy all week and then you're hiding from your spouse or your partner or your family members, don't do it. If you're already to that point, this is your sign that enough is enough. I promise you that hidden Big Mac that you're eating is not worth the weight that you could be losing right now.
Yeah, it's not worth it. And also the food that you eat in private, you show on your body in public.
Another way that has kind of helped me avoid fast food is sometimes when I'm craving it, because I still crave it, by the way, obviously, but sometimes I have that moment that I'm craving. I'm like, what if I just go pick it up right now and just eat it and do better like tomorrow?
That's a very, very slippery slope. When this happens to me, I crave hot Cheetos. My kryptonite. I walked past the vending machine at work today and there were hot Cheetos in there, and I was like, oh, you will never ever have that type of control over me again. But whenever I crave something bad, fast food or ultra processed food that does not make me feel good, because there are certain ultra processed foods that are fine, like protein powders are considered ultra processed. I just think about how it's going to make me feel physically. I'm gonna eat it. Oh my gosh, so much dopamine. This is delicious. I gave into my craving. Hip hip hooray. 5 minutes later, boom, feel like crap. Falling asleep at my desk. Don't want to do anything. I feel lazy. I feel puffy and bloated because of all the salt and water retention. That thought alone keeps me from eating that food.
I kind of started telling myself,
Brain fog, especially. I cannot stand brain fog.
what is new about Taco Bell or McDonald's that I haven't ate before? What am I truly missing out on?
Another thing that helps is saying, "Oh, I'll just eat it tomorrow," and then tomorrow comes, you're like, "Oh, I'll just get it tomorrow," and then tomorrow comes, "Oh, I'll just eat it tomorrow."
It's not the first, it's not the last time I've ever ate a Big Mac or I've ever ate a bean burrito, right? So I always tell myself,
It's just hard because these foods are designed to keep you coming back for more. So you're not stupid or bad or weak or anything for feeling this way. These foods are designed this way. Not we, but food scientists are paid hundreds of millions of dollars to keep you addicted and to keep you coming back eating their foods.
that in my head, and that kind of steers me away from even ordering or going out to eat. Another huge thing that has helped me big time is completely deleting Uber Eats from your phone.
Yes.
Listen to me, that is the number one temptation that you probably have right now.
Yeah, delete it, add parental blocks, and then give the password to someone else. Lock your credit cards if you have to. Not only is Uber Eats bad for you because usually the food you're getting is bad, it is also not a good financial choice. Full stop.
Having Uber Eats or DoorDash or any of those other apps on your phone. I think I'm running kind of low on hair dye. Oh God, pray for me. Number 8 is the energy for our family. You have to admit, as us, as overweight mom or dad, we don't have the same energy that we could be giving to our families, to our children, to our spouses. It kind of goes hand in hand with what I was talking about earlier, but just know how limited I am to doing certain activities with my son. This excess weight that we have on top of us is not worth the memories that we're cutting away from our children and from our spouses. Remember that. It's not worth it. My son is 9 years old already, and I cannot believe how fast the years have gone. Like, you know how people always tell you that, oh, like the years go by super fast. It truly does. Like, let me be the one to tell you it truly does. Because people used to tell me that, I used to roll my eyes like, okay, whatever. It truly does. And I regret so much not being a little bit more healthier and not putting on all of this weight because it's not fair to him that he has to grow up with like an overweight mom or a
Yep.
limited mom. But as of this year, not anymore, boo.
Period.
Number 9 is self-neglect. I think we could all relate to this. Actually, just by gaining all of this weight is
I think this is probably the biggest one because yes, it's good to change for your family, kids, blah blah blah, clothes fit better. But at least for me, the biggest thing is not being able to keep my word to myself would like bring me to tears. It's just so frustrating when you say you're going to do something and then you don't do it. So it's keeping your word to yourself, self-respect. That it means so much because it spills into other areas of your life. Like sure, I have, self-respect and confidence when it comes to like health and wellness, but I also do when it comes to my normal job. I do when it comes to here. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And it's an unmatched feeling.
already a form of self-neglect if you didn't know, but worse things come with weight gain. I started noticing that I started kind of like not doing my skincare anymore. I started not putting makeup on anymore. Obviously, I started dressing.
Yeah, because it's like I already feel like crap, so why am I even going to try? And then usually what people do after that is they eat more. It's like that. I feel like crap, I look like crap. I'm going to eat to make myself feel better. But then that makes me feel like crap, look like crap. I'm going to eat to make myself feel better. So you need to stop that cycle. Knock it off.
Different, very bummy, very baggy. I started not doing little things that always made me feel nicer. Doing my hair, straightening my hair, putting on some eyeliner, doing some lip gloss, even the most bare minimum things, you start neglecting it from yourself because as you get bigger, I feel like our faces, our bodies deform so much that we put on some lipstick and we're like, ew, like I look horrible because my double chin, or I look horrible because my cheeks look huge. It's so many things that starts kind of messing with us mentally that we start reflecting it upon our bodies, upon ourselves physically. And that's not okay, especially if you're a woman watching this. Like, we should be able to feel feminine. I'm not saying that you have to be skinny like a steak to be able to put yourself together nicely, but it does get to a point when you gain so much.
Like I always say, there's a huge myriad of different body types from obese to stick skinny. You can even be 5 to 10 pounds overweight and that's totally fine. If that's the body type you want, no problem at all. But it's always so frustrating. And this, I'm not talking about her right now, but in the fat acceptance community, they're like, they just want us to be stick skinny, stick thin. No, we don't. No one really said that at all, except for maybe Liv Schmidt.
weight that you just stop doing it. You just start letting yourself go. You already started doing it with your body. Now you're gonna start doing it with your face, with your hair. And honestly, it's really depressing. And that's something that has really shooken me up, because if any of you know me from my personal life, you guys know many years ago when I was way thinner, I wouldn't even go to Publix or to a grocery store without having at least some type of eyeliner on or putting myself together just a little bit. This, how I look now, girl, it's bad. I saved number 10 for a really big reason. It's the one that has always impacted me the most. So let me go process this for at least 20 minutes, wash my hair, and then let's talk about it upstairs. Alrighty, friends, we are done. We're washed, we're blow dried. I think it came out
That looks good. I like that. That looks really nice.
pretty good. Now,
It's like
number
a hazelnut chestnut. Oh, sexy hair. What is that, hairspray?
10, that one mirror moment. It is incredible how I was avoiding mirrors so much. I still kind of avoid mirrors, even though I just started my weight loss journey, but we're working on it. I'm slowly getting better at it. It gets to a point that you just keep on gaining all this weight. And like how I said earlier, kind of like you feel like your face is deforming and you feel so swollen and you look so just not you, right? So you start kind of avoiding mirrors. I remember when I was younger, I used to walk by mirrors and be like checking my hair and checking my eyeliner, and you know, that goes away. Because you already know mentally, I already knew that I wasn't looking my best. I was not looking too cute. So that
Yeah, and it's like, why would I even want to look at that? I don't. Now, whenever I see a mirror, I'm like, I'm flexing.
is my number 10 reason of why I told myself enough is enough. I'm starting this weight loss journey. No matter how much I don't want to do it or do want to do it, this time it's sticking. I don't know how many diets I have done and I have quit in the first week or even the first 3 days because I just focus on the long term. Like, how long is it going to take me to lose 100 pounds and more? No. Focus on right now. Focus on what you're doing every day, every
Yeah, if you have a substantial amount of weight to lose, focus on the first 5 pounds. Because if you're looking at the big picture and focusing on the 100, it is extremely daunting, which I don't blame you. So focus on the first 5 pounds. Focus on the first week. What are you going to do this week? What are you going to do tomorrow? Speaking of weeks and days, my habit tracker, I don't have it over here with me. I'm getting a new proof sent because I had to reformat some of it. But I'm coming out with a 30-day habit tracker. I'm going to be selling it in PDF form and then also hard copy, or technically it's like soft cover through Amazon's printing service. So like, I'm the type of person, I like physical stuff, but I also know some people prefer digital. Like when I used to have my iPad, I would do some journaling on there. So I do know people prefer that. So I am going to be selling it both ways. Also, the cool thing, what I'm most excited about is I created a Discord server, and everyone who gets the 30-day habit tracker will get access to that server. Post each day in the server and then talk about your day, get encouragement, get support. I'm going to be doing it too. I'm going to do an official launch and start it around that time. That'll probably be in the upcoming week or so. So keep an eye out for that too.
week, every month, and as you start seeing little tiny changes, it starts motivating you for the next month and then the next month and the next month. And then in a blink of an eye,
yeah, seeing the results of your hard work is addicting in a good way.
We're going to be successful in this weight loss journey.
Yes.
If even one of these reasons sounds pretty familiar to you or you could relate in general, please know that you are not alone. These are all steps that I walked through, that I lived in, that I'm still living in right now. This list was definitely my wake up call, and hopefully it could be yours as well. I am here with you in every step. I'm going through all the
Me too. I am here with you guys. I always say I will not hold your hand in this journey, but I will walk next to you on your side.
struggles. I'm vlogging everything. I'm vlogging every single week of ups and downs that I'm going through, but I'm staying committed because I really want to see my end result. This year will be the year that I take my weight gain in control.
And what's great is she's like, oh, it's September. I might as well just wait until January. No, you do not need to wait until January to start. You do not need to wait till a Monday. You do not need to wait until the 1st. I'm a very firm believer that you want to do something or you want to change something, you are going to do it that day or the next day, depending on what time it is during the day. Like for me, my weight loss journey, my health journey, May 22nd, 2020, which was either a Thursday or a Friday. I was done. Like, I don't need to wait till Monday. I don't need to wait till the 1st. I'm done. I'm starting now. And look, I have succeeded.
In control, not my mouth. I want to give a huge shout out to all of my members. If you want to join the channel's membership, we have like our own little post chats that we talk about things throughout the day. We just get to connect a little bit closer. So if you want to join our membership, then definitely check out the link below.
Annie, I have become a member. I'm a member for like 6 different people now. It's okay. I like supporting people. Alrighty, I thumbs that up. Awesome. That is good to go. I do have channel memberships. I have 3 different tiers. Honey Drizzle, Golden Bison, and my Bison Ink Club, where I send you a postcard, or technically a normal card. I was going to do postcards, but I figured, especially for the international people, I wouldn't want the postcard to get lost in the mail because they're small, so I just send out normal cards, which are still cute and stuff. I decorate them and everything. So, Miss Annie, I appreciate your consistency with your videos, and I thoroughly enjoy reacting to you. Again, she's not Girl World. Not even close. I actually like reacting to her. I like reacting to other people too. I just get frustrated and annoyed. Oh, it's hot in here. Next time I'm going to turn on my fan down here and see if this mic picks it up. Maybe not in a video. I'll test it out. Anyway, if you are here for the stickers and magnets and a little bit extra, I'm going to talk about that now. So if you're not interested in that, I'm going to cry myself to sleep tonight. If you're not, I'm just joking. There are 5 different designs, and I made them in stickers and magnets. The very first one is my logo. Wow. This is the magnet, and they are like thin floppy ones. I did put it on my fridge, and it holds up a photo. I don't know how many pieces of paper it can hold. I'll have to test it out, but it does hold up at least one. And then I also have them in sticker form. The Knock It Off with my bison and my little bees and my honeycomb. Again, magnets and stickers. Stickers right here. I'll have to ask the company if these are waterproof and everything. I'm pretty sure they are. If they're not, I will get them made by a different company, but I'm like 99% sure these are waterproof and you can put them on your car and stuff wherever you want. This one I thought it was going to be larger. I don't know if I want to make it larger or not. Let me know your thoughts down below. And I'm also, this will all be posted in a community tab for my members because like I said, my members will have access to these first. These are simply samples or proofs, I guess, but mainly samples because I did pay for them. Well, I did pay for my proof also on Amazon. Anyway, I will be making a community post and because I have my website up, it is password protected right now, but channel members will have access to these first. So the next one is Unnecessary. Woo! A small phone. I thought it was going to be like big, but seeing the size of the other ones, I like them. I don't know if I want to make this up. These and stickers and magnets, of course. Fan favorite. I also have some ideas planned for seasonal themes with this specific one. Wow. You've had enough sweet treats. Yes, if you put this on your refrigerator, cute. So again, stickers and magnets. These ones cracking me up. So the white border one. This is one of my emojis actually for members also. Side eye. Are you really sure you should be doing that, Melina? This is magnet, and then I got this one in sticker form. This one has glitter on it. Put that on like your water bottle or something. Hilarious. But I think having this like on your fridge, this or a combination of all of them. I haven't decided yet how exactly I want to sell them. If I want to do singles or bundles, I will figure all that out. You know, they also had a couple other random things. They had more than this, but these were the only other ones that I feel like made somewhat sense. The little keychain. So you can carry me everywhere as a little reminder. And then the last one, which I thought was hilarious, I'm actually using right now, are coasters with my logo on it. So you can see like this. I don't know if I'm going to sell these in singles or doubles or 4-pack. Again, I will figure all of the logistics out. So yeah, I am so happy with these. I chose a great graphic designer, obviously. Yes, again, I will be posting these for my channel members first. They will have early access to all of this, so please do consider becoming a channel member if you are interested in any of that. Thank you so much for watching. If you are still watching, I appreciate all of your time. You guys have no idea how appreciative I am. Please like this video if you have not already. It really does help me. Subscribe if you're not already. A lot of people say that they are. They think that they are. They look down and they're not. So please do that. I am shooting for 30,000 subs. That's so crazy to say. And I will get a bunk cake because I haven't had one since 5,000 subs. Need to update my outro. I will do that this weekend because there are quite a number of you guys added to my little herd. I don't know if I can say it's little anymore, to my medium size herd. Thank you again. And until next time, goodbye.